Libra, welcome. This is your Capricorn reading, Capricorn season reading, should I say, sorry. Now Capricorn season runs from today, which is December 22nd, till about January 19th, January 20th, somewhere in there. And this month is mostly about putting in the work. And I'm being corrected there. It's putting in the work, but it's more like when you are mountain climbing or rock climbing and you are needing to grab the right rock to be able to get yourself up. Okay, because if you pull the wrong rock, you're falling. So it's putting in the work, but it's strategically putting in the work. And don't mind me, I've been channeling all day, so my nose is really itchy. But it's putting in the work smart. Work smarter, not harder. I think that's a big thing that just came up in my head. So let's get started for you. What is the main theme? I get 8 of Swords. I feel like this month if you were to, instead of standing in the doorway, you're looking out the door, but you're not standing in the doorway. So you're being more protective of yourself. So you're watching things unfold. You are observing, but you're keeping yourself at a safe distance. Okay? What is happening internally for you? Vision quest. Okay? So you're going to be more internal. I think this month you're going to hit a plateau and hit a point where you need to make a change. You need to make a decision. So I feel like at that point you're going to take a pause. And that's where you're going to be more like determined and in your head. Okay? It's going to be happening externally for you. 10 of Cups. So externally, things are going to look positive. Things are going to seem like picture perfect. I'm hearing, but you're being gaslit. There is gaslighting happening. And looks can be deceiving. What is that going to trigger within you? What part of your ego is being triggered this month? This is the Devil card, which is the demon. So it's going to be the part of you that likes to push buttons. It's going to be the part of you that, okay, you're going to gaslight me. I'm going to gaslight you right back. Now I'm going to start pushing your buttons because you react a lot faster than I do. And we're going to see who wins this game. That's going to be the part of you that's triggered. Now, what can you do to kind of help your inner child help heal this? Men. And I'm hearing fellowship. Hang out with friends. Find some good friends. And I don't mean like go searching for friends. I mean, you have good friends. So pick a couple of them and hang out. It's the connection that's going to help heal the part of you that feels like you're crazy. Or the part of you that, because people keep acting like you're fucking crazy and that there's nothing wrong, you're going to show them that there is something wrong. And you're going to make it seem like it's them. That is what is going to subside that part of you. Now let's talk about love. Love. Overall theme for Capricorn season for Libras in love is the Sun. Happiness. So I'm hearing that, as usual, with the dual sides, the dual nature that comes with Libra, you have the good and you have the bad. You have being genuinely happy. There are going to be times and moments of genuine happiness, but with those same people. And then in those same situations, you're also going to have that Oh, everything looks happy. It looks great, but it's fucking not. And fuck you. So it's going to be a dual thing. What is your general demeanor towards love going to be like this month? I offer myself to you again with a heart even more your own than when you almost broke it 8.5 years ago. You're willing to keep trying. You're willing to keep putting in the work. And you're willing to, as long as you see the right thing from them, you're willing to let them think that you're giving them more of you than you were. You're willing to lead it on, okay? Not saying that you're not actually feeling that way, but let's face it, you don't always tell the truth. Now, what can you do to open up to love right now? A little bit more? I'm going to read it and then I'll explain it. Solar plexus chakra, a lack of confidence, ego or self-centered. Find healthy ways to feel confident without being overly aggressive or in your face. How are you mirroring your partner? Where are you giving your power away? Yeah, because that's the biggest thing that gives them the control to be able to gaslight you, is you're giving them the control. You're basically making them the ultimate power, but that's the wrong word, authority in your life. And that is what is stopping you from opening up to love. You have to take your power back. You are your own boss. Okay, you have to work on that part of yourself to make any sort of love work. Now, I want you to think of a person. Think of a person. And this is what they would say to you. Do you think of me? You're so much in your head. So whoever was it you thought of, just wonder, do you ever think of me? Am I ever something that crosses your mind and not out of annoyance? Okay, now let's move into some advice. What is one thing that you could do to kickstart your shadow work and start healing? Okay, the pomegranate. New technology and the ease of modern travel mean that inevitably we sometimes come across views at odds with our own. Think of them as the countless seeds in a pomegranate fruit. Many tiny parts which together make up a whole, reflecting the rich diversity of all creation. Remember, criticism generates discord, but tolerance and compassion create peace and harmony. Okay? So that is something that would help you be successful. I'm hearing take a little bit of time once a day or once a week to reflect on exactly that. Who do you know that has opinions that differ from you? What is it about? And then can you picture that person and you as a pomegranate seed with a bunch of other little pomegranate seeds that make up a whole fruit? And that whole fruit represents creation. So you are important, but so is that other person. And the differences don't really matter. It's just something to argue about. Oh gosh, my nose. And then, what can you do to bring more money and abundance into your life? Dream of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Now, Libra, that has never been something I could do. I've never, it's not really what I think about. Oh, I need to hurry up and write down this dream. A lot of times I'm lazy, so I don't really want to get out of bed. Even if it's laying next to my bed, I don't want to move. But I do try to go back in and dream it again. But with that being said, I don't know why that was relevant to you. Ask a question before you go to sleep. Sometime throughout the night, you will get that answer. When you wake up, ask the question again, and whatever comes to your mind as you ask it, write it down. that will be how you get to put down on paper your own guidance. And just make sure you pay attention to it. Reread it. Some just general advice. And we have one card after this. The Knight of Swords. Charge. Take charge. It's time to transform. Be different. Be the change you want to see. It starts with a kiss. A kiss my ass. That's what I just heard. Okay, maybe it starts with a I love you, or it starts with a fuck you, kiss my ass. But that's a good attitude to have. Sometimes you have to use the sword. Sometimes you have to use your love and hugs. You just have to determine which one is best. Okay? Lastly, what is one thing that you can do or keep track of or start doing today to jumpstart your Capricorn season and be successful all month long? Think, as if you don't do that enough already. A man is what he thinks about all day long. If that wasn't the most perfect advice to say to you, or just thing to throw out there for you to reflect on, a man is what he thinks about all day long. What are you focused on? What is your boss? What is your ruler? Because whatever you're focusing on is your boss. That is who's in control of you. That's what's controlling you. Whatever you're thinking about all day long. Okay? So change what you think about, and it'll change what you are, and it'll change what brings into your life. Okay? I love you. I hope that helped.